targeting today, March 13th, 2026. It's interesting, today's Friday the 13th. Someone let his dog loose on me. And y'all, this dog came charging to me while it was growling. I've been past this dog multiple times, and it always growls and barks like Cujo. But the owner usually will hold it back, or it's in the house and is doing it through the door. So I time it as perfectly as I could, as I knew how, and I try to kick this dog, you guys, as hard as I possibly freaking could. And my foot basically grazed the face of the dog just enough for it to really feel that kick. But if the kick had been even an inch in the other direction, I'd have probably broken that dog's jaw. And or my foot. Y'all, I am one of those people whose second toe is actually longer than the big toe. I think that's uncommon. It's not super uncommon, but it's not. Usually the big toe, I think, is the longest toe. And so that second toe, I've knocked the nail off the second toe multiple times just from kicking it into something. And the toe will turn completely purple, and then the toenail winds up falling off. This has happened more than once. So that person, they were going to start revving the engine super loud, but then they saw me smiling and they just decided better of it. Every time they target me, the Lord just makes me kind of smile and enjoy it. So anyway, if I kicked this dog the wrong way, I could have potentially broken my toe, because that toe would have taken most of the brunt, or knocked the toenail off again. Which when you knock off the toe, you can still walk, but it is painful. Oh, let me tell you, I've knocked the toenail off twice, and I've hit the toe to where it turns purple quite a few times. And so I continue to walk. The dog, when I try to kick the dog in the face, he was able to dodge most of the kick, but just felt some of it, a little bit of it. And now the dog's behind me, and I continue walking. I see the owner, and the owner's, oh, I'm sorry, playing dumb. And the dog won't even come back to the owner because the dog sees me there. And this same dog that was barking like Cujo now won't even hardly bark at me. Woof, woof, woof. And won't even approach me anymore. Because the dog's like, oh, this guy would really try to harm me. So I can't wait to go back there next time to see how that dog behaves. But after that happened, y'all, I was walking 10 feet tall. I was trying my best not to be smug, y'all, because God is so good. Under normal circumstances, that would have had me so upset, y'all. I'd have been upset for days. And it took the Lord, praise His holy name, the Lord, not me. It took the Lord minutes to get me back to my prayers. And I was just kind of laughing at the dog, because the dog was like almost too afraid to bark anymore. But I was struggling not to be smug because yeah, that was because of the Lord, y'all. So, but it knowing that the Lord's gonna make me stand up for myself when it's really necessary, and fortunately, according to the law, if somebody hits you, you get to hit them back. And so, if somebody's coming at you to hit you, you can hit them to stop them. That's legal. So the Lord has planted within me the ability to stand up for myself and defend myself, whether it's against a dog. This dog, I don't know even know what the dog is. It's like half pit bull, half something else, or any human being. I haven't, there was a time when I was in the early days of me being a TI when I had quite a few different kinds of altercations with people. But a lot of that had to do with me flipping out because, you know, they cussed at me or they hit me with V2K or they're act like they were gonna walk into me. What, you know, y'all know how they do the gang stalking and all that. So because the Lord doesn't let me react like that, it's rare now that I have to like seriously have an altercation. But it just does me good that knowing that me, apart from the Lord, y'all, I have a very weak and cowardly constitution. I'm just telling y'all the straight up truth. You know, the Lord, before my targeting went overt, right after, I honestly, at this time, I didn't necessarily know I would be celibate for 6 years and counting, but I kind of was like, I'm fed up with the gay lifestyle. I did not believe it was sin, but I was like, this is not for me. I don't want to be with dudes anymore. And so I become abstinent, as only for a few months, but it was at that point when I got filled with the Holy Spirit and the Lord changed me. And while I still don't really know how to fight that well or anything like that, I can honestly say that the Lord makes me fight. You know, Tristan Tate or Andrew, I forget which one fights in the UFC, but he says he will take someone who doesn't know how to fight but will actually fight any day over someone who, you know, they're actually trained in fighting, but they're still too afraid to actually fight. So that's me. Only because of the Lord. Only because of the Lord, y'all. And I send out my love to all y'all beautiful born again TIs. God bless.